Hey, how is everybody? Welcome to Thursday, TransTrem Thursday, actually, for Chat and Jam. So we're going to be playing some riffs, going to be chatting, and yeah, just hanging out, having fun. Want to apologize. We had a last moment cancellation. We were going to have Amanda on tonight and go over some of the things that she's been doing and catch up with her, see what her projects are, but she unfortunately had something that came up that she had to take care of, so we're just going to invite some folks from the chat to come on in. We've got a few that are probably going to be here soon, so we'll go ahead and we'll get started. Oh, there we go. We got somebody already. Let's see who we got. We have, it's our regular, Mr. R2R3. Welcome in, buddy. Woo! How's it going, man?
I'm doing all right, man. How are you?
Awesome. No, I'm pretty good, pretty good. You ever have just one of those days where it just seems like nothing just seems to work out?
Yeah, that was today.
Today has kind of been one of those so far, yep. I got home and I was getting ready and, just one thing after the other was happening and I wanted to make sure that my guitar was in tune and somehow I messed it all up, with the calibration. So I had to go through and get it calibrated and I'm rushing trying to make sure that's done. And then I find out that Amanda's not coming. So I'm like, what am I going to do? No. So it's kind of just been one of those days. So welcome in. Good to have you again.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Good to be here.
Hey, we got one of our regulars too, Mr. from the Great White North. It is Symmetry Trev.
Hey, everybody, it's Nathan.
What's going on, man?
Another day in paradise, my friend.
Yep. How was your day? As bad as ours?
Good day today.
Good.
I had a little control in my own destiny as far as scheduling went because some things fell through and some other things happened. So I managed to fill my schedule up with just enough work that I wouldn't get more work. And I'd have time to get to my computer to hang out with Lucas and Martin at L&M Guitar.
Yeah.
And now hang out with you guys. I mean, I'm on Austrian time, so I've been drinking for a few hours.
Yeah. I caught a little bit of their show. How long had they been going?
3:15 for the total.
Oh, really?
Started at 1 hour time, so 4 your time. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, cool. I have to. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I'm subscribed to their channel, but I get no alerts.
Big time, man.
Rang the
subscribed
bell.
Yeah. Subscribe to R2R3, and a lot of times I don't see his notifications for his shorts or his videos that go up. So something's going on with YouTube.
Yeah, the only way we know is when we kind of just notify each other through WhatsApp, like, here, I'm going to release this, see how it goes. And I'm like, what?
Exactly.
What video?
Oh, we have one of our other regulars, Mr. Robbie the Animal Stengel.
Yo, bro. And now.
What is going on, Mr. Robbie?
Grab it time.
Well, I put out another video today.
Cool.
It's the cover of Communication Breakdown.
Okay, awesome.
Right.
Great.
Did you do it acoustically or did you do it electric?
No, I played it on the SG.
Okay, very cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
The Northern area.
I didn't get any alerts to that either, so I'll have to go and check that out. I don't know what's going on with the YouTubes, so I don't know. Well, let's see what's going on in the chat. We got
going down the tubes.
Got a bunch of. Oh man, we got a lot of chat.
23 watching according to my thing.
All right.
11 thumbs. If you're here, give them a
See,
thumb.
we had first in was Atomic Punk, new face, I believe. Welcome in.
Yo,
Welcome
bro.
to the channel.
Atomic.
Recognizing me.
Yeah, awesome. Let's see, Patty Dill, as
Patty.
always, one of our regulars. Thanks for coming in, Patty. It's always good to see you.
Good to see you, Patty.
Six Fingered Assault, welcome in, brother.
What's up, Miles?
I have a inkling that Six Fingered may join us a little bit later, so we'll have to see how that works out.
Man,
He has been working on his, he runs a wet, dry, wet rig as well, and he's trying to get an interface together where he can get it into the computer, so we can hear him a little better. So maybe he'll have some bugs worked out of that. So we'll see.
Sweet.
he's already sounded quite great. So I look forward to him.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's like I want to hear what he's doing, you know, because he's an awesome player. Graphite and Cigars, welcome in, brother.
What's up, man?
William
Maybe
De
Ryan, you can help us
Silva.
all out. You could help us all out and just put together like a bundle, you know, like a little Amazon bundle, the Ryan special, and you just buy it. And you get the mixer, you get the mic, you get the stand.
Yeah,
It's
I could probably make.
$5,000 bundle, but you get it all, man.
Well, I could make a little list, and we'll see. Yep. Let's see. Tim Thomas is in with us. Welcome in, Tim.
Thomas.
Good to see you. Let's see. Mike Olson. Hey now. What's
up,
happening,
Mike?
Let's see. Who else? Brian Regal. Is it Rigel or Regal? I think I asked that last time, and he never answered me, or I didn't see it in the chat.
He did. He did.
Did
It's
he?
Regal.
Regal.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were right. We're
Like
talking about the Regal Beagle.
The Regal Beagle. There we go.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Bryce. Let's see. Thomas Santiago. Welcome in,
Thomas.
Thomas. Good to see
Cheers,
you.
brother.
Let's see. Who else we got?
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Ryan Hall. Other Ryan.
Oh,
Welcome in, man. Octopus Ears is stopping in to see us. What's going on, Octopus?
Brother.
Has maybe he'll let us know in the chat. Do you still have the Heritage? Or are you looking for the Les Paul? What's happening with that? I haven't heard anything.
It changes every week.
Yeah. Well,
I've known him for a couple of years now, and he's probably the hardest fella to keep up with.
Right. I mean, we're all guitar players. We're like that.
Well, but a lot of people are just collectors. They just like it's a vacuum. They just take things in.
Mm-hmm,
They just add to the collection.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
But Octopus, he buys stuff. He listens to it. He likes it. He doesn't like it. He turns it over. He gets other stuff. He's like,
Hey, nothing wrong with that either. Rob
the
Blackmore
world.
official. Welcome in, Rob.
what's up, Rob?
We're wondering how your D-Tuna has worked out.
shredder.
Let's see. Who else we got in here? Donald Young. Good to see you in, Donald.
Good to see Donald.
Let's see. Oh, we got Robot Master Switch is in with us. Welcome
Yo.
in, Robot.
Brother Robot.
Good to see you, brother.
I saw something in the comment. He said that you had something massive. I couldn't figure out what it was. Oh yeah, your
Well,
tone.
you know. That's not this show.
Not on OnlyFans, right? Yeah, no, okay.
We can't turn this into an under the bus show. Saw those guys last night for the first time. Oh man, that was
Did you
freaking,
see that? You love that, man?
That
That's
was
good.
freaking hilarious, man. Those guys are funny.
They
I
barely
don't think
hold
I've
back anything. They push the envelope.
I don't think I've laughed that hard in quite some time. So, Under the Bus Network, check them out if you haven't seen them.
Oh yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Let's
I
see
just
who else
stopped
we got. Making sure we don't miss anybody. Let's see. Coming down. Dan Gorman, I think. Hey, Dan Gorman. Yeah. Didn't see you before. Welcome in. Let's see. Keep going.
Did you get
Guitar Man 45,
there you go.
who
Man.
last show won a sticker, but I never have gotten any contact information from you. So if you want this, let me know where to send it. If not, we'll just give it away to somebody else.
Send the info.
Send the info. The email address is in the description for the video tonight, or the stream tonight.
Did you get
Let's see. Everybody welcome Nightbot to the channel.
Nightbot?
He's
Nightbot's behavior.
occasionally going to be
Audio
telling
command.
you to subscribe to R2, R3, or Robbie, or some other
My
stuff.
BC brother John DeShane in the house. Give me a
There you
yo-yo.
go.
All right. Stephen
see you.
Franklin, how's it going? Let's see.
There's John right there. There.
Tim Thomas. Robert Ranford, welcome in. And we got a lot of folks in here early tonight. Appreciate you guys coming in. Really do. Let's see. I'm way up. Here he is. John DeShane. Welcome in, brother.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Let's see. Richard Friend.
Richard,
Welcome in.
What's up, man?
Man, we're going to have a 30-minute
That's all right. Say hello, everybody.
into the show here. 30 minutes saying hello to everybody.
So that means everyone's
May or
logged
may
in.
not have just sent the link to John DeShane. Just saying.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So-
Anybody in the chat wants to jump in, just send me an email. I'll get you a link.
Well, you
Jump
must put in a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Just put something.
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 Interact with us. Let us know how you feel.
Let's see. Man, you guys are chatting a whole lot. Let's see.
Scrolling.
I don't want to miss
down.
anybody. Scrolling.
I think we got everybody. If not, say, yo, what
Yeah.
about me?
We are at the
Say
end
William
of the
De
chat.
Silva.
Nightbot is under
You off
control
work yet?
tonight, Ryan.
There he is. William De Silva.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, he put Ryan Hall in timeout. He was a bad Nightbot, so we've got him squared away.
That was his first time out. And he was being a little overprotective.
That was funny. What were you thinking?
Six Fingers says 30-minute intro gives me time to get my shit together.
There you go.
Yeah, just let us know. Jump on in, man.
He's in the green room going, stretch it out.
Right? Yeah. Keep going. So, how is everybody in the chat? Richard Friend says that Robbie, you're looking pretty serious there, man. Now we got to chuckle out of Robbie, so he's doing fine.
Got a good friend, Graphite Cigars in the house. Welcome.
What's up, man?
Let's see. He says Nightbot is the sister of evil. She will slap you silly and steal your bike.
Oh yeah, watch out.
Sounds like there's a story there, and I look forward to hearing it again.
Yeah. Rob Blackmore says the detuna is working.
There you
awesome.
go.
Man, I know you were struggling with that and was having a fit, so I'm glad that's all fixed up. So, Robbie, I am curious about your latest guitar escapades. Have you been working on MPNs? You got that body routed out for the Floyd?
No, I'm still waiting on a pickup from Seymour Duncan. So, yeah, just waiting really on that.
Okay. Kind of going to attack it all at once and just get it all done.
So, MJ, if you're out there, please send the pickup in. MJ, please.
To the White Curse.
Well, you know, that I ordered one for him and one for me too, for the, George Lynch.
Mm-hmm. Now,
double?
Yeah.
Do you always order the same specs? You do a staggered wind, or what is it that you order?
Yeah, the 78's always a staggered winding, 42 gauge wire. I get the short legs, 4-conductor, zebra, wax potted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about a 9.0 to 9.1 output pickup.
Okay, very cool.
Fruitcake
Fruitcake Tony is in the house. Let's say hello to him real quick. Welcome in,
Tony.
Enjoyed that show last night, and I feel kind of guilty winning the trivia, but I won the trivia last night on Fruitcake Tony's show. He had a question about Metallica that I just happened to know.
That threw me
So
off.
Can you repeat the question? I'm curious to know.
Say again, Trev.
Would you repeat the question so that I'm just curious to know if it's something I would have known?
The new album title, 72. What was it? 72 Seasons?
Yeah. What is
I want to know what the origin of that 72 Seasons meant.
meaning?
So
I guess you typed the fastest, right?
I guess so. I had heard it way back when they first announced it, and I was listening to something on the radio about it, and I remember them saying it's because of the first 18 years, and
Growth. It's growing up. Right?
Four seasons through 18 years was that many months. So I just happened to remember it. So yeah, quickest on the draw. So
You got it, man. And what
What'd you
did
win?
you get? Yeah. What did you win?
71D quarter.
There you go.
Nice.
And of course some picks and other stuff. So yeah,
Times.
very cool. Very cool. Looking forward to it. Holly Lewis, welcome in. Once again tonight, we're going to have some fluffy chords and some happy little tunes and riffs that we're going to play just for Holly.
And Holly,
Welcome in,
congratulations. Congratulations on the T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
She
Let's
revealed
see.
her T-shirt today on her show or on her channel.
Everybody's saying hello to everybody in the chat. So what else you've been working on, Robbie? You've got the pickup coming for MPN's guitar. You've got one coming for yourself. So you're just kind of waiting to do both of those guitars, I guess.
Well, mine's gonna be more work because I want to sharpen up the edges around the body. So
Mhm.
I'll be probably taking off probably about a 16th all the way around. Sanded by hand, of course, and
Yep.
Then I've got Rock Show's guitar that.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's right.
Now, was his the neck that you were dressing on Laz's show the other
No,
day?
that's a neck I'm going to use on a double neck Kramer in the future.
Gotcha.
I'm going to use a Poplar Kyle Down and Dive Bomb will custom make me the body in a Pacer Special shape. So it'll
Nice.
just be a little bit bigger to accompany the two necks. I have the 12-string electric neck from a 12-string Farrington, of which they did not make many of at all.
Mhm.
And I pretty much stumbled onto that. And
Nice.
it's going to have 2 humbuckers, one for each neck, and a 3-way switch. So the wiring is going to be just your regular 2 humbuckers with a 3-way, just 2 different necks. So it'll be real simple, no big hassles like with Gibsons and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Interested to see that when it's finished up.
That'll be a while.
Metalworks climbed in the back door when you weren't looking.
Huh?
Say what?
Hip. BC Brother Hip Metalworks climbed in the back door when we weren't looking.
Oh,
Yeah, Hip Metalworks. I saw him sneaking in there. What's going on, Hip? Good to see you.
Robbie, as a little side anecdote here for a moment, I want to say that the other day, just in casual passing, I said poplar instead of poplar. And I'm a poplar guy.
A lot of people say I say it funny, but that's just the way we said it in Jersey.
I've heard other people say it. Most recently, Rob Johnson on Ryan's show a couple weeks ago was saying poplar, just like you do. And I get it; it's a regional thing. But just from being around you, I guess I'm saying you rubbed off on me. Right?
Don't say that. Don't say that on the Under the Bus Network. They'll run with it.
That was with a small case.
I got to be careful when I say it here because the next town over is called Poplar Creek. And if I start calling it Poplar Creek, they're going to go, "You're not from around here, are you?"
Well, Trev, a little soap and water will take care of that.
Right. Oh, goodness. Holly Lewis, yeah, she says Rob Johnson. Oh, the chat moved. Johnson.
Or as Kurt 5150 likes to call him, Throb Johnson.
Rob Johnson. Yeah, that was a good time hanging out with Rob. Maybe we'll get to do that again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, let's keep our fingers crossed. Maybe send him that list of the equipment that you need to get it into the computer.
Mm-hmm.
He's got most of the stuff. He just doesn't have the thing that gets it into the computer.
Well, he had already asked me to maybe help him out a little bit. So
I do recall, actually, now you mentioned it. Yeah.
So yeah, once again, an opportunity, or he's ready.
Pretty much a guarantee to get him back.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I go live and I start getting the dry throat or something.
Your voice changes.
Sorry about that. Get a little sip here. Cheers.
There you go.
Right.
Wet the palate. Wet the palate.
So who else we got in here? Any newcomers?
I'm trying to see if anybody snuck in.
Nope. I think we've caught up with everybody. So
good.
Oh, that's right. I was going to highlight. Ed said is it Louisville or Louisville?
It's Louisville. Come on. Down in St. Louis. You don't go to St. Louis.
Right? Well, some people go to St. Louis.
It depends where you're going. And down by Dallas, there's a town called Louisville, Lewis.
Yep. But is it a Louisville Slugger or a Louisville Slugger? You know the bat?
I always thought it was a Louisville.
Louisville? Yeah, that's how I've always said it. So, potato, I guess. Dave said it right in Big Bad Bill. In Louisville.
Big Bad Billy, sweet William now.
That's awesome.
Well, it's like, what's the name of the town where they have EVH Con?
It's on the east side.
If Janice were here, she could tell us.
Janice would totally know that because she's gone to it.
Yep.
Tony should know. Fruitcake should know. No? Come on.
Today's the anniversary of the release of Van Halen 2. Am I correct in that?
You are.
VH2? Yes, sir.
Very cool.
That's always been
and the one song that on the list that stood out to me was Spanish Fly. That's just saying for me.
Yeah.
That's always been my favorite one. I like it because it's like really hard edge. And my favorite song on that album, I would go with "Light Up the Sky."
There you go. Nice.
Get John DeShane in here to play us some Light Up the Sky, right?
He says he's cooking beef ribs. So I guess
Right? Doesn't it go light up the sky and then right into Spanish fly?
How does the end of that go? Let's see. Something like that?
Oh yeah. Close enough, Holly. Let's see
Oh
how
wait. I might as well do the live without a net. Edward, you're cheating. Edward, you're cheating.
I think a wine glass just broke over there.
That could be. I always love that part in live without a net. You hear those. You hear that micro pitch kicking in and getting you that pitch that just continues to grow at the end there. Awesome.
So Holly put in here Greenville. That's close enough. So it's Greenwich Village. Now I remember. EVHCon is in Greenwich Village, and every time I see people type it in the chat, and people pronounce it Greenwich.
Greenwich.
Yeah, sandwich or something.
I was just about to say, is it sandwich or
It's Greenwich Village.
sandwich?
Sandwich.
Six Fingered says he will be in shortly. Cool, man.
looking
We'll
forward
see you in
to
a
it.
bit.
He's getting the wet plugged in. All ready for the dry.
Hey, we got Charles Green jumping in. Good to see you, man.
Hey, brother. What's going on?
If I had a guitar that was in drop D, I would do the
Cheers, brother.
What is this?
what is what?
This comment right here. Wait, no. This isn't it.
No
Not that one.
graphite.
The chat is moving now.
You want to do it now for science?
There it is.
We're plugged in.
What?
I want a USA Wolfie for $800. Wouldn't we all?
You want one or you won one?
Yeah, no. Okay.
Well, I know we all want one for $800. I would be buying them all day long.
Sure, it's a USA.
Holly says, "Okay, here's one for you. Worcestershire.
You know what I call it? Lee and parents.
There you go. This just makes it easy." That's funny.
But if I had to say the word, I'd go Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. I don't know.
It's a shire. It's a hobbit thing,
I don't know. I just play guitar and make noise. I don't know how to speak.
right?
A friend of mine slept over one night for after New Year's Eve party, and that's what his car sounded like. Worcestershire.
Shire.
Cheer up, Robbie. What's going on over there, man?
Oh, not a heck of a lot. Hanging out.
As we all are.
We're hanging.
So I have to in the chat. You'll probably see every now and again. Nightbot gives a link to Rob Johnson, to R2R3. Robbie's in there, I believe. I think Trev's in there as well. There's also a link. There's also a link to Fairfield Guitar Company.
Lewis?
And I have, Lewis at Fairfield.
Lewis.
I have to give him a big shout out. I was jealous of Rob Johnson's belt that he had, and Lewis hooked me up. Got in contact with him. So
Did you get the pants that come with it?
That's
Yeah,
much
I
love
wish.
there.
I wish. I was thinking of dressing up tonight, with a wife beater, tank top, and some fluffy sweatpants or something.
I want you to do the EVH jump, man. The jump,
Let
man.
me show you guys this. I don't know how closely you guys have ever seen this on Live Without a Net, the belt that Eddie's wearing, but this thing is spot on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And what he has done with this, not only can it be a belt.
Did he put the wireless pack on there?
Yeah,
that
he
the
had
strap?
he had the pack and all that mounted back here somehow. I don't know how he did it, but this thing is like top notch. But what you got is he has included some little connectors here that you can turn it into a guitar strap.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
So if you take these ends off,
Wouldn't that be all?
there's another one here. So if you take those off, then it's just a belt, you know,
Right.
which is cool as hell. This thing is exact. I mean, this thing is awesome.
Very
And
nice.
so he does custom straps and stuff like this, and he does them in limited quantities. So check out his website.
Oh, yeah.
And if you see something that you like, go ahead and get it, because you may not be able to get it
Right,
for
because
long.
once they're gone, they're gone.
Once they're gone, they're gone. So nice.
Yeah, I wanted to get a Bumblebee strap, man. That sold out.
Yep, missed out. Snooze, you lose, man.
A lot
So
of things are sold out.
check out Lewis's website and support.
Yeah, there's other
support
things
him
besides
as
the EVH stuff. He's moving on and doing some.
Yeah,
great-
he's going to be doing some other stuff he had mentioned, but yeah, I mean, a quality guitar strap is a quality guitar strap, and he could probably even do you something custom. If you were wanting a little pouch or something to put your wireless transmitter or something, I'm sure he could probably do something like that.
Yeah.
So, big shout out to Lewis Fairfield
Man
Guitar
of many
Company.
talents.
Big time.
I have. Let me get these pulled up too.
He's another fellow that buys guitars and flips them and sells them and doesn't get grown attached to them.
I heard the story last night about him having to sneak one in the house, even though it's his birthday. What? It's your
Yeah.
birthday? You can't just bring it in and say it's mine. No, it's my friend.
It was yellow Kramer, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
an 87, 600, something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
We were calling for you, Robbie, the animal stingle.
Yeah. Were your
Like,
ears
where's
ringing
Robbie?
last night,
We know
Robbie?
exactly what this is.
Well, if it was an 87, it's a pointy.
Yeah.
87,
it's a-
600, something. XL, I want to say, or SL. Or,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, with those numbers, that sounds like it could be an import to me.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was.
It came out of the factory, would have a designation, Beretta, Pacer, Deluxe, something like that. If it's got if
I
it's a
think
600 ST, that's actually a striker.
No, it wasn't anything like that. I think he may have a picture of it on his Insta. If you're looking
I'm
that
working
up,
on it.
Arthur.
I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna go looking.
Cool.
My history here on the other channel.
Sure. I can,
What's going on, Dwight Bailey? Welcome in. Good to see you tonight. We got Mr. Mick has snuck in, saying hello to everybody. How's it going, Mr.
Mr.
Mick?
Mick.
Good to see you.
Hey, Dwight Bailey just had a new video out. He does very, very good. He did a great job on it. The mix is really well. The control, he shows great control in his playing and in his singing as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
I better shout him out for that, man. Dwight.
Yeah, everybody check out Dwight's
shout
channel.
out to Dwight. But here's the
Let me.
There
Okay.
it is. You got it. You beat me. R2, you bastard. So yeah, that guitar.
What is that, Robbie?
Well, that looks like a Pacer to me.
Let me see if I can get another look at it here, because he was showing the Ripley. Let's see.
Oh, the titty bar timestamp. I mean, that's so ridiculous. That
There it
kind of-
is. I got another photo of it. We can see the headstock a little bit better.
Okay.
It's a pointy.
Yeah, that's it. That's an 87 pointy ESP 3-piece neck, and that's a custom one. That's a Pacer custom one body. I actually have one of those here. I could take out. I'm gonna give it away, but I haven't sent it yet.
Wow.
To a friend. Yeah, well, I don't really dig the pointy stuff. I still have a couple.
Shape round off the edges, make it.
He's a banana
Never
guy.
happened.
Just get the jigsaw out.
I'll show that to you. You'll see it's the same guitar.
Let me saw a question scroll by here. Mr. Mick is asking, Ryan, do you or anyone have the Ripley guitar or it on your radar? If I were to find one and it was a pretty good deal, I might get one. But, back in the day, that guitar was for some stereo separation, and it does have a very, very unique sound. I don't know how much benefit that I would get out of it other than just trying to play Top Jimmy on it all the time.
Right. Yeah, right.
So,
in the studio, it probably sound cool the way they have it,
Yeah, but I mean, with
spectrum.
the wet, dry, wet that I run now, I mean, it gives me that kind of separation, but I don't get each string pinging off either side. So that really is the only.
But I'm sure if you were to send one to Ryan, he would be more than happy.
If you send it to me, I will certainly play it. I will play it on a stream, and we'll see what I can do with it. But I know that Lewis has one, and I think he was thinking of selling it. I saw it maybe on Reverb, and then it came down. So maybe he changed his mind, came to his senses. I don't know.
Well, you're talking a pretty expensive guitar there. They didn't make a whole lot of them.
Yeah.
So, 7,000-8,000 is not unreasonable.
Yep.
He's selling a PV Wolfgang, right? Like a flat top?
Who?
Lewis?
Possibly, yeah. I do have some pictures of one that if anybody's looking for a PV Wolfgang
I think I saw it
guitar,
on Reverb.
did you see it on Reverb?
I believe so. If it's
I
that
have got
flame
some
top.
pictures of it.
I think it was repainted by Craig.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'll show that in just a few minutes. So if anybody's interested in a Wolfgang guitar, we'll show that in a few. Let's see what Robbie's got here real quick. And all right.
This is a Pacer custom one. You can see it's got the bigger horns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is actually a 86. That's the block logo.
American.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the 3-piece CSP. And this guitar is like never been played. It's like brand freaking new. I left all the finish on the back of the neck. It's got the Floyd Rose. It's like everything's like brand new.
How long have you had that one?
Oh, a couple of years. I bought this during when everything was shut down.
Gotcha.
And I got this guitar with the case for about $750. It's probably worth a lot more than that. No, I'm not gonna go into what I think it's worth. I'm not going down that wormhole. But,
Let me see that headstock again. Let me see the Kramer logo.
yeah, it's a block.
Block. Okay.
Nice.
So this is 86, where his is like 87, maybe even 88.
So Robbie does own a pointy.
So, Robbie,
Well, like I said, I'm giving it away.
are these like 89s then? Like 88, 89?
Let me see. Yeah, those are pyramid logos. That would be 87, 88. When you get into 89, that gets pretty fishy.
In the water.
They weren't really doing a lot then. That was right before it was over. So
Good. I want to get educated. Educated.
So I had mentioned before Robbie had showed us that cool Kramer. Anybody that's looking for a Wolfgang style guitar, let me share some pictures with you. So this was a body that was purchased from PV. Hopefully I get all these details right. They had a sale of all of the leftover stuff from when Eddie was with PV. So this body was purchased, and then it was stained by is it CHS Custom Guitars?
She's custom. Craig.
Yep, Craig's. Yep. And there it is with the natural binding on it.
Oof.
The top completely stained.
Beautiful.
And then they got some clear on it, starting to come together.
Yeah.
And then the top again, and then the back, you see, is all clear coated. Very, very nice. This is the neck that was used. The back of the neck. Looks like there's more figuring in the back, which is cool because as the player, you see that as you're playing.
Yeah.
Right.
A little close up there.
Good.
Got a little bird's eye in it up.
A lot of bird's eye.
Yeah. It's a nice looking neck. So then the back of the neck, it's got the signature burned into it, patent pending, and there it is with the tuners on it. I think that this guitar was completed with some FU tone parts on the bridge.
The FU tone bridge, yeah.
And I believe it has Pariah pickups in it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And that is just a super, super sharp looking guitar.
Okay.
So anybody is interested in that, just email me and I'll get you in touch with the seller. I just thought I was really interested in it myself, but I think I'm going to hold out for some other projects. I really, really want a purple one, and I've got some other ideas circling around.
So good.
So super, super nice looking guitar.
Cheers, Dwight.
Alrighty.
I think I found it. It's this one right here.
Yeah, there it is.
Let's see.
Hang on.
Somebody's at the door.
Yep, he's wanting in. We have all the way from down under, Mr. Six Fingered Assault. Welcome in, brother.
Hey, brother.
How's it going? Can't hear you.
Your lips move, but I can't hear what you're saying.
What's the first chord of that song?
Okay. Just a little bit break. Ding.
We hear nothing from you, Six. We hear some crackling.
You may feel a little sick.
Seriously, what's the first chord of that song? What?
Going with E flat.
I think.
There it is. Yeah,
If Laz was here, he'd say a C chord.
a C chord. I can see chords as I play them. So Miles is having some technical difficulties.
You're all saying B.
What's going on?
There he goes.
Oh, there we hear something.
Yeah, I just unplugged the.
Oh, yes, B.
I might have to jump out and then come back in, see if I can work it
All
out.
right. Yeah. So we'll see what he can figure out there. B minor. Yep, that's what it.
Comes from the land down under.
Men at work, right?
Yeah.
And he said, let's see, what are the lyrics to that? And he offered me a Vegemite sandwich or something. Man, that's so long ago. Ryan Hall says 6 is taking 5. Got to get the bugs worked out, man. Just not if you can hear me. We got everybody singing comfortably numb now. Boy, it's been forever since I played that.
Trev, were you playing in the misty morning?
On the edge of town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crank it up, brother. I see the Marshall's on. Turn it up.
The tubes are warming up. Dun, dun, dun.
Gotta plug it in because pickups.
It's got the Peterson stroke tuner.
Good. Good.
Octopus says Vegemite sounds like insect repellent. There we go. There we go.
Is it coming in?
Rock on, Trev. That was awesome.
One chord.
Trev has all the gain.
Oh, it's on like 2.5.
John
we
DeShane,
ain't pushing it till we get 5.
John
But
DeShane is calling you out. He says, tuning.
Yeah, well, dude, Strobo said it's good, so it's my hand. And almost half a bottle.
Blame it on
Stop doing your fucking deep.
It sounds good to Trev. So.
Is that bad?
No, jam it out, man.
William, it's a JCM 900 50-watt high gain dual reverb.
Nice.
4500 or whatever. And it's into the PV 5150 cab and the what would come with it, Marshall 1968 cab.
Cool. So you're running 2 cabs.
Yeah, and I sit right in the pinnacle of center. If I lean left, I hear the PV cab. It's a bit brighter. If I lean right, I hear the Marshall cab. It's a little darker.
A little darker.
And it's funny to sit here and just.
You said JCM 900, right? 900?
Right.
Yeah, that's what my cabs are. My cabinets are original JCM 900s.
It's the G12, T75, whatever. I mean, they're not vintage 30s. They're not greenbacks. Everybody wants that cabinet, John DeShane, with the fucking 30s and the greenbacks. It's the Friedman way. But
Yeah.
I digress.
I
got the plywood for $300 plus speakers are in it.
Yep. I don't know that I have ever really been a fan of vintage 30s. I like the 25-watt greenback, like in the EVH
But when
cabs.
you mix them together, there's a certain little bit of magic.
I like mine.
They complement each other in ways that.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know that I have any complaints. Sounds good to me.
Back what you said earlier, or I think it was Labs that said earlier on Martin's show. You got to just play with what you got and turn the knobs until you get something that makes you smile and just hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's truth to that, but there have been cabs that I've tried to play through, and I'm just like, nope, nope, just can't get it. You know, they're really, really dark.
These are nice. I like them because they're punchy and they're tight. For the style of music I was playing with my band, it's perfect.
And what speakers did you say were in yours?
B30s.
Okay. All right.
JC, the original ones, like JCM 900. I bought this cabinet back in 1990, 91. Yeah.
Bryce says, I want, excuse me, I want a 5150 cab. Just got the head this week. Well, if you want just the cab, I have an empty 5150 cab. And if you're anywhere near the Atlanta area, you're welcome. Come pick it up.
The PV or the Iconic?
It's the
with the
PV.
Sheffield. I'll tell you, that PV cabinet's 25 pounds heavier than that fucking Marshall cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything goes back up in the house for a bit, it's the Marshall cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking stairs, are you kidding me?
The PV cabinets were a well-built cabinet. Just a lot of people
Everybody
didn't
says
like
I can blame Edward for that because he wanted solid wood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's been brought to my attention that some of the original cabs that the speakers that Eddie had
were not the ones that were
they
for
turned out
sale.
to be Radio Shack.
JBLs with the silver fucking.
That's what they thought, but I heard on an interview that there were Radio Shack speakers, not the JBLs. Isn't that messed up?
Never heard of that. Never heard of that.
I'll send you the link.
I'd always heard that he pulled the Sheffields out and put 25-watt greenbacks in.
You know that guy, Final Residence TV?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'll send you his link. He interviewed somebody that was childhood friends hanging out with Eddie, and he was asking about the cabinet, and he actually had the actual cabinet in the room. He did like a little field trip to California, and the two speakers that were on the top, he said they're Radio Shacks. So,
In a PV cabinet.
No. Then we're talking about
you're talking about the older stuff. Okay.
Yeah, back in the day.
I got you.
Where, like Trap said, everyone thought they were the JBLs, but they turned out to be Radio Shacks.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look who we got in here. We have Mr. Boner Jams. Good to see you, man.
Uh-oh.
Boner Jams in the house. We were talking earlier about the show that you had last night. Man, we were just dying laughing. That was some of the funniest stuff that I've seen in a while.
I showed some pictures from your show there with Lewis.
Yeah, hope he doesn't hit us for copyright. So welcome in, Boner Jams. Good to see you.
His name is Boner Jams.
He says, Symmetry, Smitty, thanks for taking a few minutes out of your day to grace us with you sexiness.
Boner, you want my number? I mean, you can call me every day.
That's all right. Quentin, I think Quentin posted it on his channel. It's all over the place now.
You ever want to talk, man, you know where to reach me. We've talked before. There's places. We've got.
Great guys.
Yeah, man, that was a good time. That was a real good time.
Yeah.
We brought Ryan in there and he had a blast. Now,
yeah, I don't know. Again, YouTube. I thought that I had subscribed and I didn't get any notifications or anything. But when I found the channel, it turned out that I wasn't subscribed, but I thought that I had. So anyway, I'm all set now. So
going on there.
Yeah, just keep
I'll be checking out you guys.
That's what I start doing on Wednesdays. I start looking for Fruitcake Tony and then Under the Bus. And certain days I'm looking. I just open up the page. I'm like, I'm not even waiting for the notification because I'm always typing in the chat. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah.
Whoa! The bar hit my lap there. Sorry about that. A little sour note. That's okay. It's live TV or live YouTube, so it's all good.
Hanging out with a bunch of friends, right? I gotta go water a rock and hydrate.
All right. Well, R2, R3 left as well. So it's just me and you, Robbie.
What's up, Ryan?
Oh, just chilling, doing a live stream.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's about it. Playing a few chords. Some fluffy, happy chords for Holly Lewis.
Fluffy, happy.
I'm just messing up all over the place tonight. That's all right. So, I wanted to ask you, how long does it typically take once you order those custom pickups for them to get them to you?
These last two took 3 weeks.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all.
People get in a hurry, though,
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going after that particular sound, I'm pretty picky on it.
Welcome back, R2.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys.
I think
phone call came in.
Oh, we got Six Fingered Assault is back. Let's see if we can get him back in here. How's it going, man? Oh, we hear the hum. We hear the hum.
You do? You can hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, it's reminding me of that scene in Back to the Future where he turns everything up and then stands in front. What kind of guitar was that he plugged into that?
Some sort of little mini SG or something, I think it was.
Yeah.
Something like that, eh?
Little mini guitar, yeah.
I'll just chuck it in standby. No more hum.
So you ready to go? You got something all planned for us?
Oh, not really planned, but I can give it a go, eh?
Yeah, man. Well, just let us know when you're ready.
Yeah, see if we can get the sound comes through any better or not. Can you hear that?
Yep.
I suppose you can. I'll just turn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah, not really. My hands aren't really warmed up, so it's a bit sketchy. But yeah,
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, they come through all right.
We got a good 30 to 45 seconds of it, and then it squished, and then probably 10 seconds later it came back. So
yeah.
it was
all right.
It was
getting closer
better.
Then.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, cool, sweet.
Very cool. We have Mr. Keith Campbell has joined us tonight. What's going on, Keith?
Keith!
Be careful if he starts trying to sell you Bitcoin. It's not Keith. So recently hacked on Facebook, I hear. So be careful if you've got Keith on your Facebook.
Are you serious?
Yeah, somebody was trying to sell me Bitcoin this morning, and I was like, yeah, that all sounds good, but what's my YouTube name? And they immediately disconnected the chat. So hope
it would have been funny if you said, eat him and smile. Oh, yes.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Patty.
Everybody saying hello. Let's see.
Octopus here says, how much for the Wolfgang? Yeah, right. I think this is the Wolfgang Ryan and I are looking for.
The purple one behind R2, yeah. I'd love to find one of those. The green one that I showed off earlier.
That one.
Send me an email and I'll put you in contact with the seller. I've got a little more information. I don't want to start spewing prices out. I want to put you in direct contact with the seller if you're interested. So.
That makes sense.
But with the
Something,
work that's been done to it and everything that's in it, it's a reasonable price.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Nice
it's still
work.
out of my range, so I'm not even going to bother. Even though I love the look of that guitar. I mean, that's my kind of green. I love that. Fucking
Yeah.
dark
Yeah.
and the right kind of Kermit with the right kind of British racing green is just like.
Let's
Beautiful.
see. Rob is asking, how is Right Now coming along? Well, right now, it's not coming along at all.
Hey-oh!
That's a song that I had worked on before, and I got some of it down. That's the thing, is I just have so little time to even practice and learn these new songs and stuff.
Right?
And what happens is I'll
While you're
come.
sitting here with us.
Well, I come
That's what
down
I'm doing.
and I'll be like, okay, I'm going to practice on something. And then the stupid me, I'll grab this guitar and I'll just sit and just do stupid stuff.
Right? Yeah.
I just sit there and do stupid stuff, making noise all night instead of actually practicing. See, I'll just do that all night.
Octopus ears, I've heard mixed reviews on that.
There was one at my Atlanta Guitar Center, and I checked it out, and on the back it was stamped NOS, which I guess is new old stock.
Yeah.
So supposedly it was the old wood that they had, and they made this new guitar out of. And I really wasn't very blown away by it, comparatively to, like the EVH USA Wolfgangs and stuff. To me, it felt not subpar, but I felt like the EVH stuff was better.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the Floyd.
I almost feel like, are they floating now on the HP2 where you can do a lock on the back of it? Does anybody know?
No, see, I haven't picked one up.
Yeah. Really, honestly, I played it.
Last night that actually might be irrelevant to this conversation is Jerry Cantrell selling his EVH.
He's selling it.
Yeah, he sold it. I think he sold it.
Yeah, it's sold.
Yeah. They were talking about that last night.
It was a custom-made guitar for him because he had to have the floating bridge.
Yeah, they rotted out in the back.
I didn't know. I know that he had it had been stolen for a long time, and he finally got it back.
And I guess it smells different. It doesn't feel right. Wanted to get rid of it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now, I have seen a few that have been floating like that, but they were made in Japan. The Axis.
Gotcha.
Those are hard to kind of.
I got a router right here in this little table. You want to put a hole in a thing and make it go? You can do that.
There you go.
But now you got to ask yourself, how much did you spend on the thing? Right? You want to sacrifice that? That's where the $200 Ibanez comes into play.
Yeah, the whole talk about that was how controversial is that for him to sell it for someone like Edward to give you.
You're right, Archie.
Something like that, and then
at this point in the game, for again with the guitar, like I said, sarcastically, it was stolen. He got it back. Didn't feel right. Smelled like shrimp. Whatever.
Don't understand it.
He had no more bond with it for whatever reason. Maybe more personal reasons. Maybe because Edward's dead. Who knows? But
yeah.
I can't play that guitar anymore. It makes me cry. If somebody wants to give me X amount of dollars for it,
that could be too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You never know.
I'm sure his reasons are just because he's Jerry fucking Cantrell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Great.
if he's not playing it and, he wants it to go to somebody that's going to play it, Why not?
Well, that'd be different if somebody came up to you and said, "Hey, I really like that. Can I buy it?" But he put it up for sale.
Yeah.
On a thing, so it wasn't like he had a buyer already.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I mean, if it's just sitting there and it's over in the corner or it's in a case, and he's not doing anything with it.
Some billionaire nonsense dingus that's never going to play it and put it in a glass case and call it a part of his fucking collection.
Yeah. Well, that's better than taking it out back and,
Well, that would be the ultimate sin, wouldn't it? No more tears.
I don't know. I don't think that I could ever part with anything.
RQ, you got that just about sorted out perfectly where it looks like he's right behind you holding your fucking
That's right. What's that bad word? He's hanging out. Thanks, man.
Give him a hug. Yeah, pinch his nipples. That's a boy.
No. So cute.
I'm feeling left out.
Boy. Okay, play us some music.
Look at that. Look at that.
Take it over. Oh, look at that.
He's got little Edward on his shoulder.
Indeed.
That's what he said. I'm feeling left out. He had it right over his shoulder.
Little sunshine on my shoulder.
Yeah, I scored this the other day. It's actually signed by Edward.
Really?
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I was stoked to come across that.
Let me see that again, because I don't remember the pants.
They're
that's the signature that's over that we can't hardly
Oh,
see.
okay, that's what I was wondering about. I'm like, what's on his
Yeah.
pants?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's hard to see in the frame, but when you get it in a certain light, you can see the signature sitting on top of it all.
Very cool. Very
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet, man.
Awesome, dude.
So Mike says, I just sold a deep ocean blue flame top PVHP2 for $2K. It sounded good. Not as good as my made in Japan Wolfgang. There we go. So Mike agrees. He feels the EVH stuff is a little better.
Yeah.
But every guitar is different. So who's to say? I would say if you got one in mind, go check it out. See if you like it. Hey, if it plays great, grab it.
Well, because, I mean, what do I know? I've been playing guitar for a couple and a half years, maybe not even. I got this Ibanez, I got this thing. But this thing, after putting over 150 hours so far this year into this guitar,
Nice.
with the exception of maybe 10 hours on the acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, everything is I mean, I feel like this is an appendage now, right? You just get a handle for where everything is.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like home.
Yep. Nice, comfortable pair of shoes.
But could you put that many hours into anything and become comfortable at home? Right? Could be a Telly with a 9.5-inch radius, totally different beast, right? 25.5-inch scale, single coils, no humbucker. I do like these Fishmans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're my second favorite pickup. What's your favorite pickup, Trev?
What's your favorite pickup, Trev?
What's your favorite pickup line?
The Hetfield setup, the Kerry King setup, those 8185s with a what do they call it? The boost.
So you like the Metallica, huh?
The aftermath.
Oops.
Not Metallica. Oh, did you ride the light? How about some Orion, some
Edwin, the Axe, some new people, not new people, but
Hey, yeah, Edwin Train, welcome.
What's up,
And
Edwin?
the Axe, welcome in, brother. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming to hang out. Edwin's saying hello to Robbie the Animal.
Robbie! Cheers!
Well, I tell you what, we're going to have to tie Robbie down. He's just getting out of hand.
Try Robbie down. Try Robbie down. So I had to break this out since it's TransTrem Thursday.
What you got? What you got?
Well, see if everybody remembers this poster here. Oh,
Uh-oh.
hold on. Let me remove my The background here. Dun, 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 dun. There we go.
Nice.
That's crazy.
What year was that from?
This was off of the February 1990 magazine here.
Wow.
There he is in the front cover.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe, I could be wrong. No, let me check here. I believe this photo was taken by Larry DiMarzio.
Oh, you know what? That's when they met and started talking about
the
pickups, right?
8-ball pickups, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Larry DiMarzio did the front cover shoot and the poster.
Mm-hmm.
Then they talked about the DiMarzio pickups for his new
Yeah, I remember
Ernie
hearing
Ball.
some stories about that. Yeah, very cool.
But the other side of this poster
Oh, look at that.
is the TransTrem.
Man, I would love to have one of those. Oh, wait.
And people may recognize that headstock right there, which belongs to the 5150.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone recognizes the Frankenstein. But I was asking Robbie in the green room about that headstock. And I believe it's ESP Tom Anderson.
Can you push that in a little closer? And then down? And then to your right? There you go.
Well, that's a neck Tom Anderson made. It's not an ESP.
Not ESP, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Anderson.
Very cool. What year was that on the Frankie?
So this is the photo shoot was in 1990.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 1990, February 1990. So I want to say probably. So remember the Guitar World magazines? They would get to you a couple months early.
Right.
So if this was February, I probably got this around November, December of '89.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what a great poster, man.
Yep, very cool.
One day I was looking through all my magazines and I saw that and I'm like, I got to pull this thing out.
Yeah, I think it was last year at some point. Well, obviously it was last year, but I laid my 5150 and my EVH Frankie and then my Steinberger on the ground, and I did kind of a similar picture.
There you go.
Yep.
And there's this one here.
Is that George?
Lynch.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Very cool.
Nostalgia.
Crank it up, Trev.
Been working on some Slayer. Oh, we're not plugged in because batteries. I'm trying to make it a habit, right? You got, and with the Strobo Stomp, trademark, it's easy because you just hammer the bypass button and you're good to go. Oh, and we did stand by over here. Give it a minute. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Some Metallica. Is that what we're doing? We're gonna need to go to the overwound single coil mode and bring volume down 50%. Does that sound okay? Anyway.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Oh, no more single coil.
Patting it up.
There you go.
Nice, man.
There you go. Somebody was asking for Slayer. I think it was Jay right here. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
708. What's going on, dude? Welcome in.
We're just talking about you guys last night. Good show.
Mhm.
I don't know if Brian's in here. Boner Jams. There's a different magazine here. But every time I see this stuff, it reminds me of Boner Jams.
Slipknot. Well, why wouldn't it? He's a Jim Root.
So I found it kind of strange because this is February 1990. Okay, look at Eddie's hairstyle.
Yep.
You know how you can always tell like what era the hairstyle of Eddie is.
Mm-hmm.
Then you see this one, you go, what? And this one is August 2004.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you open up the first page, I was showing Ryan this. I'm like, look at this, man. Look at the prices of the PB Wolfgangs.
Oh, those were the days, weren't they?
5152 for $999. The Cat 599.
Mm-hmm.
USA PV 1649. And if you want to go for the non-USA, $649.
I got one of those cabs. I want that head, and they were $600 4 years ago. Now they're like $1,500. It's ridiculous.
Look at that.
What can you do? Inflation, man.
Just plug it into the Marshall, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, what can you do? Plug
Plug it in and play.
Switch it to 8 ohms and put them both in. Why wouldn't you?
Just play and catch it on fire.
Lay something on it. Come on. Ryan.
Uh-oh. I hear a pound cake drill.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
All right, let's hear it.
Oh,
hey, what's going on, Eric? Welcome in, man.
What's up, brother? Miles, you got that striped up too?
Yeah. Do you have let's check your mic settings. Echo cancellation is off. No? I mean, you're starting to compress more than you did earlier. We got a good 45 seconds out of you last time.
And we don't even hear you.
They don't even hear you now.
Yeah, I'm in D-tune. That's probably why it's doing that.
Ooh,
The drill just doesn't sound. Your drill just doesn't sound right unless you have it in D-tune, eh? It's got to be in reverse.
That might be.
Yeah, spot on. It's the right drill though.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
My favorite part of that whole song.
yeah, me too.
Oh no! Fuck yes.
I'll just sit and I'll play that
That
part.
breakdown is magic, eh?
Oh man, it's just. And if I could play it correctly, it'd sound even better.
Miles, what guitar is that you're holding? You're playing.
That's the Black Annie Ball.
Wow, look at that bad boy.
See how jet black it goes when it's no direct light on it?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a beauty. I love it. My
Very
favorite.
cool.
That's sweet.
Yeah, snapped a string on the amber one last night, so I have to play this one.
That is awesome, man. You guys got some awesome gear.
A 2.5 step bend, and you really got me solo. It's good for snapping strings.
Pop.
Yeah.
You know, excuse me. You know, it's really good for popping strings. Just when you go up to Summer Nights.
Oh, go ahead. Great.
Yes.
Oh!
My favorite part of the whole song.
Glorious.
That drop right there. Oh, I gotta love it. See, and that's why I don't learn anything else, because I just come down and I play all that stuff over and over.
Hey, if it brings the smiles, it brings the smiles.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
R2, we can't hear you.
Thank you. No, sometimes you have to tuck your guitars away, man, because if you see your guitar in reach, you pick one up. And if you're trying to work on something, you're not going to do it, man. Just like Ryan, he keeps on picking up that TransTrem.
Well, you
The
know,
best philosophy is probably not to have anything other than playing guitar to do.
that would probably help.
Okay, I got to eat. Man, we got to go water the rock and do the regular things. But other than that, I got no wife. I got no honey-do list. Fuck you, Kimia.
Yeah, if we all had 4
I
or
want to
5
come out
hours
here
a
and play
day.
guitar for 5 hours. I'll come out and play guitar for 5 hours.
Yep.
I may have to pay a price tomorrow when I go to work. And tomorrow morning, Trev's really angry at last night, Trev, because he stayed up until 2 in the morning playing fucking guitar.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
sure
Right.
I'm waiting for the notifications from the neighbors. It's like a cease and desist and stop playing your fucking amp so loud. It doesn't come, so
Hey,
it doesn't
keep
come.
on
Better to
keeping
ask
on.
forgiveness and get permission, right, Ryan?
Exactly. That's my motto. Ryan says, nice 6-finger, great guitar. Love the black color guitars.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And that natural binding is delicious. That's like the best cream cheese icing on a fucking cinnamon bun I've ever seen.
It just pops when you have that maple neck. Man.
How long have you had that one, Six?
I got it, sure, I'd say the start of December, I think it was. So not that long.
Okay.
A few months.
Right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where did you find it? Did you find it local to you, or did you find Reverb?
Yeah, Japan, yeah.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Trying to import anything from the States is insane, eh?
But how did that work for you as far as extra taxes or landing fees or duties? Or
Yeah. With my first one, the amber one, I got that from Japan too. I had to pay my import tax, which was 10% of what I paid for the instrument.
Oh.
Wow.
And then, but the seller did the dirty on me, and they stuck me with their European tax, and they should have paid that. So that kind of pissed me off. But apart from that, with the second one, the seller paid the tax I was supposed to, and all I had to do was pay the import. So it's really not that bad, but still, it cost me like just over $6,500 for this black one, Australian.
Wow.
And our what is our dollar buy is 65 US cents, about that.
The vein that goes to your left hand.
So I pay about $3,000 for it total US. But yeah, it is, like I said, one of the last EVHs that was assembled. So
Yep.
I just had to have it, eh?
Yep. Very cool.
And black. Where else am I going to find a black one?
10% better tone.
How does Japan get all the great guitars?
I know, eh?
Like right there. Ryan Hall.
They do.
It's good for me because it's just up, sort of up above us. So shipping's easy for us. Like they sent this one, didn't even come with a case. They sent it in a cardboard box.
Oh, wow.
Wrapped with like that much bubble wrap, each side all the way around it. But when I think it was TNT or DHL sent it, but when they send from Japan over to here, they make sure they're real careful with stuff. So I don't know why Japanese must pay him a bit extra to not kick shit around. But yeah, it turned up immaculate.
Well, that's a relief, I'm sure, for you.
Yeah, I was really worried about it though.
Yeah, I would worry about Gibson Les Pauls getting shipped to you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I have a Gibson guy, so I'm not worried about that. What I really want, what I really, really want, would be some kind of a dime bag guitar. I mean, the dime bolts are probably the ultimate. But I wouldn't be opposed to a Razorback. I mean,
I have a Razorback.
It carries on the Explorer shape, what I'm used to. And I thought about it the other day. I mean, the difference is having the guitar sit on your lap at the first neck pickup, or if you play a Les Paul shaped object, you're playing a lot more close to the neck pickup. It's where the guitar sits on your lap. It's the same scale length, but you put 150 hours into something, you get used to where it's at, right?
Yep.
Grab a different guitar, all of a sudden it's like speaking a different language. What the hell is that?
Well, you got to force yourself out of that comfort zone. Pick up something that's uncomfortable.
Well, and that's it. Keep the mind going. And when I'm hanging out with Ben and he's showing me songs and stuff, he's always tuned E standard. I'm always tuned E flat because John said,
"Oh yeah,
flat.
E flat."
So I'll try and transpose so I can sound like him, and that's when my head really starts to. Because you can't play the cowboy chords. If he's playing cowboy chords, you got to accommodate and start doing bar chords, right? Up half a step.
I think my ears are tuned to E flat. But I think it just sounds better to me. I made the mistake of tuning up my 12-string Ovation up to standard E.
Did you get a 12 string on it, or is it still an 11 string?
No, I added that string because
attaboy.
I added that. I'm like, what am I missing on here? And it was a 0.10 gauge string. I'm like, I have one of those. And the reason why I put one on there is because Ryan made a comment on my video saying, how is that 11 string?
I think what I said was those 11 strings sound pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. So,
and I'm like, you know what? It's about time. I got to put this string on here. So I found, let me look into this. As Trev would see the tickle trunk here. And I remember
we see you reaching into the Floyd of the guitar. Oh, now you're gone. Oh,
wait, hold on. Yeah, let me go back here.
You didn't go into the tickle trunk. You went into the Floyd. Oh, there you go. There it is.
So I bought a pack of these acoustic electric Diodario 0.10s.
Wow.
Just in case I broke a high E string. Comes in a pack of 5.
Smart.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I need a 0.10? Nice. Put it on there, tuned it up. It sounded awkward tuning that G string. It was the G string that broke. But yeah, now it's back. But I had to tune it back down to E flat, and it just sounds warmer. Nice. Nice to my ears.
It's really all I play. And even if I learn a song on tab or this guy's playing it in this and East End, I just play it flat and I'll just make my fingers do the motions. Even if it's half a step down, I don't care.
It does sound different though. Like, Alice in Chain, they say it's standard Alice in Chain tuning is half step down.
Half step down,
and if you play some of their acoustic stuff in standard E, it just does not sound the same.
And that's why I only got 55 views on my... never mind.
But then what about that whole 432 hertz bullshit with the pyramids and the whole, you got to get the frequencies right, and 440 is too sharp, and then you go...
What's the frequency?
You look at Dimebag stuff with Pantera. Dimebag didn't tune to anybody's shit. I mean, he just tuned to what he was, and everybody tuned up to me. Go.
That's what Ed and Anthony Michael Anthony used to do, right? Just, hey, here, tune to me.
So back in 89, 1990, when I started playing guitar, that's a long time ago. Damn. I didn't have a tuner. You know what my tuner was?
Showing your age.
Van Halen. So I would just hear Eddie the open E string, and I would pause it, and I would tune that, and I would tune my strings, and I go, okay, I'm tuned to Eddie, and I thought that was the standard for everything.
There you go.
And I
good.
realized it wasn't, because then when I tried playing Zeppelin songs, I'm like, oh, I gotta tune this back up. Okay, all right, no, I gotta go back down. That's how you learn.
But if
That's how you
you're a
learn.
true wizard, you can compensate. And I mean, even with going off to a 432 hertz tuning, I'll give you Jeff Beck. The guy was never in tune. All he did was fucking wiggle the bar and move his fingers to make every note sound the way it should. It's ridiculous.
I think there was.
I don't have any Jeff Beck in my CD collection. He's not in rotation.
I think there's a Tom
Going
Petty
back
song.
after his death and watching some videos, I mean, you just see this guy is.
Yep. Now I had heard somebody was talking about the different hertz of the tuning, and there's a Tom Petty song that you need to change the hertz of your tuning to be able to get spot on. So I don't know why that's done. I've never really looked into that all that much. I don't really care.
Oh, there's a whole cult over I think it's 432, but it's definitely under 440, over 400.
Mm-hmm.
And they believe that it's the true rhythm within the universe, the Brown sound and the planet Earth and all the whole. If you put the speakers and the microphones in space and listen to the sound of space, it would be this frequency.
Yeah.
But
there's a lot of controversy in that whole 440 thing, because there was a group of musicians that were,
Jimmy shows up to the fucking campfire. He's got a guitar. He goes, and he tunes his guitar to that, right?
Yeah, well, traditionally the standard tuning was actually E flat. They moved the hertz to make it E. So that's why all that old Baroque stuff and all the classical and that is actually flat.
Right,
yeah.
That's where I was going to go with that. There was a lot of controversy with the orchestral musicians. They were like, they were in an uproar when they were trying to make it 440 standard, because they're like, no, we're turned to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're 336.
What's your take, Robbie?
I go standard. Always have. The little bit doesn't matter to me. I'll just change my tone I'm singing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually do that either. I'd rather probably transpose to do that, if possible.
You can.
Of course, when I started playing guitar, like you said, there was no like tuners. People didn't have tuners. And, somebody would be tuned to this or somebody tuned to that, and I'd be tuned where I am. So I just transpose everything, kind of on the fly. But it wasn't a problem for me.
Mm.
Right on.
That's kind of how I roll like that. It didn't really bother me to do that.
Yeah, William says 440 standardized tuning for the orchestras.
Well, they did, but they didn't. Because, I mean, how many people, you got to wear a seatbelt. Fuck you for 10 years. You got to wear a helmet. Fuck you for 10 years. You got to do this. Fuck you for 10 years. You got to do this. People are going to be like, we're just doing this. Now, if you're with an orchestra, what's the hardest instrument to tune? I mean, you're going to tune to that, right? Would it not be the brass? How do you fucking tune a fucking trumpet?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you got to move the slides. They have little slides on them.
Do they?
But
There's an adjustment?
Yeah.
Right on.
In the tubes that go around where the valves are, they all have little slides where you can adjust the length of the pipe to make it exactly in tune. But yeah, you're right. They are usually in a flat tuning to start with.
Right.
Here, real quick, what does your ear lean towards when you hear this? What tuning? This one here? Or
the first one.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
This one's playing fast. There it
This
is.
helps me get some views too.
I was going to say you got to get your views somehow, right?
No, but in my ear instantly it started going like, you know what? That E flat just sounds natural, normal. I can hear Lane Staley already, like his voice, his
Yeah.
tone.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I was turning it up the E, it was like,
Let's see.
nice.
So that's
How many views did you get for that?
I have no idea. I can look real quick.
I'm just hoping it didn't cross the barrier to get him.
Only 260. So.
Wasn't me.
Who was that? How did that get in there?
No telling. Yeah, I don't know what's up with YouTube and its algorithms.
Me too,
lately.
John. And that's why I do it. Because John says, to me, guitars sound better in E flat. And they just do.
Yeah, they
with
do.
Tens. I play with tens, and I play E flat on a Gibson scale.
There you go.
What about a guitar that's dropped to B?
Oh.
No.
No?
Wouldn't you need a 7-string for that?
Oh, I've forgotten it.
That's Boner tuning.
Say what?
That's Boner Jam's tuning right there. That's
Now I realize
Now
I
you're
have to put
talking.
it in the live chat because I didn't see Boner's comment. Fuck's sake. Stupid live chat.
What's going on, Megatod? Welcome
Megatod,
in,
you're
man.
late, man. Please report to the principal's office.
Jay, that's the sound of real amps, man. I know you make really good sounds with that model and shit, but
Yeah.
and it's bedroom volume. He's got the 57s in front. I mean, that thing's not even pushing it. I want to hear that pushing it with your level brought down, so that you can. Just
Let me turn the cab's microphones off, and you just hear it through the microphone here. I mean, that's the volume that it's at. I mean, but when we pipe it through, and I turn this one up.
Sounds
Okay,
great.
I'm done. I'm done. See, I'll just sit here and do
No,
this all night.
don't stop.
So
now.
Miles, we got to get you mic'd up with some SM57 right on the cabs.
We got to get him mic'd up
Turned
with
off.
a mic.
Yeah, I've got 57s on the cabs right now.
What are you
just
running into?
It's a Yamaha mixing console. It's analog, but it's sort of digital. But anyway, it goes after I've got it gated before it even goes in, so any hum you're hearing is coming through my vocal mic. I just didn't have time to go through leads so I could gate that. But yeah, it's running 57s into my little mixer, and then it's going into my digital roll and recorder at the moment. That's why it's a bit clearer. And then it goes just into a little iRig. That's my problem, the iRig.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my local supplier to get the iRig Pro back in. So once I've got that, I can run AV stereo into it, and then it should be all sorted because you can control the gain and stuff on it.
Mm-hmm. I am a firm believer. I mean, I'm not sponsored or anything like this, but let me turn this camera on here.
The handy cam.
The crotch
The
shot.
handy cam.
I swear.
Now you get to see how dirty my desk is. This guy right here. This is the Rodecaster Pro 2. This thing is awesome.
Yeah.
And for, what we're doing here,
Yeah, it looks awesome.
all the,
Right.
and then you obviously hear the sound quality of
He
it.
walked the whole.
Yeah. Let's see.
There we go. I can talk like
Give us a Mikey Mojo. Give us a Mikey Mojo.
Woohoo! Yeah, you got all this cool stuff.
Or you can break out the megaphone.
Open the blast doors. By your command. By your command. That's the style.
If you're in a kind of a foul mood, and you start, God. So anybody that's looking to get this kind of sound into their computer, I can't recommend this thing enough. I mean, this thing is great.
Yeah, it looks like the goods, eh?
And it's relatively, inexpensive for what it does. You got 4 microphone inputs. So I have one for this microphone.
Quarter inch, or do they have the?
It's XLR.
XLR, yeah.
Or it accepts both. You can do both.
Okay, the bisexuals.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it has, it has 4 inputs. So I got the 3 mics on the cabinets, and then this, and here we go. Got a YouTube show.
Very cool.
But then, are you running that into the interface, right?
That goes directly to the computer. Plugs in USB-C right into the computer.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that is the interface. Yeah,
That is the interface.
It is the interface. Yep, exactly.
Not interface, but the interface.
It's in your face.
I'm not even going to comment.
So there was, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
Sorry, I blame it on Boner Jams and Jay over here, 708. I see their names and get a little hostile.
What is that? I love when Jay does the squeaky voice on Under the Bus. Which effect does he use, I wonder?
Well, the voice you had with the real high pitch, he does the Mikey Mojo. Mikey Mojo.
Oh, the Mikey Mojo. Were you guys watching when MPN was on and his interface just started doing this?
Oh my gosh, remember that?
And he didn't know it, and then he was giggling. He was like,
That was probably one of the funniest things I ever saw.
It's like, what are you guys talking about? I'm like, dude, how you doing that with your voice? He goes, I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
What's it called again when you said at 6 broke in from the subway station? What the interface? It is a Rodecaster Pro 2. And it's been out for, I guess, a good 6 months, 8 months or so. Highly, highly, highly recommend it.
I'm looking at that, eh?
Yeah, that's the one I've been looking for, Ryan. When I said I'm looking for the mixer, and every time I try to go order it, it's on back order.
Really?
Yeah.
They carry it at Guitar Center. I saw it in 2 different Guitar Centers. I also saw it in Best Buy the other day, so you may check those places.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because I was doing the Guitar Center online on my app to see if I can get it shipped to my my Guitar Center here. I can go pick it up, and they'll say it ships in about a week or so, and I'm like, okay, put it in the cart, and we'll let you know when it comes in. Yeah, okay. 14 days later.
Still haven't seen anything, huh?
I'm waiting for the email.
Is there anybody in there?
Well, we have 37 watching.
37 watching, man.
22 thumbs up. That means
Right
the rest of them were thumbs down. Thank you, folks.
Right? Yeah, appreciate those thumbs down. Yeah. Thanks a lot, people. Thanks.
I don't know what they don't like.
All right. Who didn't give a thumbs up? Come with me. Come on. Nah, I appreciate everybody that's in here. Thank you guys for hanging out. But if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up before.
What else are we gonna do on Thursday night?
Yeah, right.
A thumbs up for the tone. How's that?
The other guy in 45 minutes, but
the other guy
home on time and didn't get any more tickets.
What happened with that? I had to, obviously I was getting ready, and I saw that he was holding his phone or something and saw a cop.
What happened?
We're live on stream with L&M Guitar Corner. One of my favorite fellas from Austria.
From Austria.
And Laz calls in. Laz is tight with these fellas too, right? And he's on the highway, but he's not like doing highway speeds. It's like a couple miles per hour. And he's showing us the road, and there's a whole bunch of cars, and he's on a bridge. And this bridge goes forever. It goes from San Francisco to Oakland, and there's a little stop somewhere along the way. Oh, really? You gonna spotlight me? All right. Anyway, we're driving along with Laz in his brother-in-law's car because the Franken van got trouble. The engine light came on. Had to park the Franken van. So he's in his brother's car. He's driving along, and you can see he wants to be part of the stream. He wants to talk. He wants to hang out and see us and stuff. But he's kind of fumbling and fiddling around with the phone. And then it's like, hey, look, there's a cop over there. A biker cop, Chips, like Ponch or John, one of the two.
Ponch
they're giving the guy a ticket. Within 3 minutes, Laz's phone goes dead. Comes back 5 minutes later, got a ticket. For driving with cell phone.
Oh my!
That's
word.
Content.
Yeah, why'd he turn it off? Content. I mean, that's great stuff to have. Oh well, what can you do?
And within 10 minutes of that, he's back and he's got us in his lap. Fuck him. I guess I don't see him in the rear view. But he's not going to hold the camera up anymore.
Right. Yeah, you got to be careful.
You see the cop? Yep, he sees me too.
Yeah, Hip. Hip is saying that the Rodecaster 2 is you can record to your DAW with it, and it sounds good. It does. Most any of the clips or anything or actually all the clips that I do on YouTube, the Summer Nights video that I did, all that was through the Rodecaster. So if you guys are looking for something even if you're not doing any YouTube or anything like that, this thing is just awesome for an interface to your computer to record with.
Since you mentioned Chips.
Yeah.
Don't tell him.
You got a song for us, Robbie? Can we get an encore of your last production?
Well, all right. I saw my favorite guitar. That's tough. That's a tough one. I've built and restored some really great ones,
Yeah.
and it depends what I'm doing. I mean, if I do a metal song, I like the Vanguards, or two of those. If I'm doing like a more heavier metal type, more of a modernish, as close to modernish tone as I would get, then I play the Condor because it's a big old piece of poplar. So it doesn't
Poplar.
it doesn't like stand out as much, you know. But then there's the first that I built out of it from an '85, which is a great guitar. It's alder, but it's got a really big fat capacitor on it, wired to the back of the potentiometer. No treble bleed on any of my guitars. The, they all play really good because of my arthritis. It has to play good. I wouldn't be able to play it all, you know. Even today, I played the SG for Communication Breakdown because it's Zeppelin. You don't play Zeppelin with a Floyd Rose, right? You know, and of course the 5150 guitars that I built with the period correct parts out of the factory. You know,
Right.
the stuff that was the same batch that we used on Edwards. So I mean, I don't know if I really got a favorite one. I think the nail down favorite would probably be my the experimental rejected Grail guitar that Kramer never made. You know, just because it's like doesn't exist. You know, so I really love that one. It's not super on the feedback like a lot of my stuff is. It's a little tamer on the feedback, but I still love it all the same. It's just like anything experimental that they rejected, that they sent to Gibson, and the guy in the paint booth, steals it, puts a crap ass paint job on, and I got to redo the whole freaking thing. But I knew what it was. It was the '82 sports body. I was just like, yeah, I want this. That's a good question.
What's up, Quentin?
What the?
Good to see you.
I've been working on something, and I contemplated playing it for you guys tonight.
All right. Well, think about it for a couple more minutes.
I'd love to hear it. Let me just plant that in the fucking spot.
So there's another question that we got to get to. It's Robbie. Which guitar tastes the best?
From Megatod.
Megatod.
The banana one.
They all have
there it is.
super slickies. They all have super slickies on them. And I might go with the Condor because I could really wail on that with the teeth.
At that point, I would almost think it has more to do with the strings than the guitar.
Right. What brand of strings tastes best, Robbie?
Oh, definitely Super Slinky Pink Pack, 9 to 42.
Not the 1046, the 942s.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a little different tinge of tin flavor in the 1046s, I'm sure.
You guys are waking me up here. I was comfortably in a coma here.
He was comfortably numb.
Comfortably numb.
Well, I was into Adam Hart Mother. I was into Ummagumma. I was into, I was playing Echoes, off metal, and Dark Side of the Moon came out, and I was like, well, this is kind of not having a great edge to it, but I loved Wish You Were Here. I thought Wish You Were Here was fantastic, and then I liked Animals. It was just that the sound quality of the Animal mix was like not good, but by the time they came out with The Wall, I was just like, oh man, I don't know, this isn't what I used to hear. The same with Queen, I liked Queen's first album and their third album, stuff like Brighton Rocks or Tenement Funster. Man, that stuff just grabbed you by the neck and choked you,
Yeah.
And then, by the time Night of the Opera came out, I was like, well, Death on Two Legs is cool, I like that. I kind of I Love My Car, and I was like, yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody was good. I was used to stuff like, Lap of the Gods and stuff, where Freddie Mercury's just crazy on the vocals. So when it comes to the newer stuff, I tended to not like that as much as like the real hardcore old stuff, the B-sides, the tracks nobody hears. Because you could probably expect that from me, but all right. So I've been working on this pretty hard. This every time I looked it up, it was wrong. All right, it's Maniac from the Flashdance movie. Okay.
Oh,
It's all keyboards, right? There is the guitar
The
lead.
water bucket.
yeah.
The
You're
water
gonna
bucket.
pull the string,
Yeah,
right?
that's the song. That's the song. And everything I found was wrong. They give these chords and they're not right. It turns out they're all kind of like augmented, diminished things. Lots of open strings. So what I did is I sang the song and rewrote it to what would work. And that's what I've got now on acoustic. I have to get it down on acoustic very well because when I play on electric, I have to hit the China cymbal. Okay? So I'm going to make a special drumstick that's smaller that I can hold while I play and then hit the China cymbal, bash.
Look behind your ear and pull out the
It's the first time I've heard a guy say he needed a smaller stick.
But so I really, I really want to get it way down so the video comes out like really good, So I've got this kind of part on acoustic, and that's what I was thinking of maybe try it. And I hope it's not like so bad that it's horrible.
Even if it's so bad that it's horrible, it'll be entertaining for all of us.
Oh yeah, let's see Robbie suck. All right. About freaking time, man. Yeah.
Look, man, I look at it like this. If you got the balls to play it live and you play it, if anybody says anything, I like to see anybody play live because when that light comes on, it's tough. So I give everyone credit for picking up their guitar and playing and singing and jamming. So hoots to you.
I've only played a piece of it. I sent it through Messenger to Lori, so to see what she thought. Lori's mission, let's hippie.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, we're twisting your arm here.
All right.
All right.
I'll give it a try. All right, here we go. Hopefully I don't do this too badly, folks. Steel town girl on a Saturday night, looking for the fight of her life. It's a place in the world that's nothing at all. Say this crazy. Locking rhythms to the beat of her heart, changing movement in the light. Just dancing away in the danger zone when the answer becomes the dance. If you left you like a knife, it's the same in the fire, and a wire between what will and will not be. She's a maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac out on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. Give me a second here. On the ice blue light of insanity, it's a place most never see. It's a hard-won place of mystery. Touch it, can't hold it. And you work all night, keep moving in time. Could be a pass you by. You push the shove world there. Home stays the night. There's a cold thing in heaven. for me. Never stopping her. Hurts against mine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. She's a maniac. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before.
Watch out. He's tapping.
She's a maniac, I'm sure you know. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac, I know. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. She's a maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before.
You're a maniac.
Right on. I was thinking that the whole lot. I was like, Robbie's the maniac. Robbie the maniac animal stingle.
That's the first time I ever went through the whole thing.
Yeah, nice job, man.
Stalled
Nice
out.
job.
Awesome. That's cool, dude.
Yeah, I mean that takes some guts to take a keyboard like song and play it on guitar like that. That's pretty awesome, man.
I appreciate it.
Let's see. I had a question up here I needed to get to. The Axe is asking, what was the guitar you used for the Dance the Night Away short? Are you talking about the one where I was doing the tapping part or doing the actual... Where I was playing that one, that was the...
It's a fair warning?
No, that was the shark guitar that I used for that. And then the one where I'm doing the tapping, that one is a USA signature Wolfgang, which is right there.
Que rico.
Nice. With the kill switch.
708 says Robbie the Maniac Stingle. Nice job, dude. Jennifer Beals still looks great, by the way. I would have to agree with that. I don't know where that statement came from, but yeah, that's 100% accurate.
What's the sister's name though? Jessica.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Jessica Biel. She's the one from The Blade. Right?
Oh, okay. They're sisters?
Oh yeah. There's a Jennifer and a Jessica, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, who am I thinking of? The one that's married to Timberlake.
That's the Jessica. God damn it.
Is that
No,
Jessica
maybe-
Biels? Maybe that's who I'm thinking of.
I don't know. I'm thinking of Jessica Alba because I'm seeing Quentin in the chat. So
I kind of felt for, studying it.
Okay, well, Jessica's the one who was in the Blade movies.
Okay.
Is there a Jennifer? Parents, children, spouses? Come on, fuck! Are you kidding me? Jessica, Justin Timberlake. Yeah, she's a Justin Timberlake one.
have a great night, Jay.
See ya. Thanks for jumping in, hanging out with us for a bit.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging out.
Jennifer. There's no Jennifer.
You go.
You know, in
So
that
it's
video,
Jessica.
she's like,
You're wrong. It's Jessica.
John says take care of that first.
in the video, she's just like all alone.
Have
and
you
she's
seen his
welding.
wife? Come on. Have you seen his wife?
Who?
708. Jay.
Nope.
Jeannie says it is
Oh, yeah,
an
Genie.
amazing. There's no reason he should be rubbing one out before he goes to bed. Be going to bed and putting one in her. Just saying.
Yeah, there you go, Quentin. Yeah.
It's just Jessica Alba. There you go.
Well, I mean, I felt something for that song because she's like welding and cutting steel and everything, and then she's kind of like all she's doing is dancing. It's like there's nothing else there, and it just kind of it kind of got me. I've kind of started to feel, you know,
She's a-
some compassion there, even though it's a made up song.
Cool.
I'll allow it, Jay. I'll allow it.
She's asleep already. Okay.
That's when you go, psst, hey.
So Robbie, when did that inspiration hit you to do that? You were
I think it was last Sunday, maybe Sunday night, Sunday during the day.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Did it
'Cause
just
I wrote-
happen? Did you happen to catch it on Turner Classic or something? And it's like, oh yeah.
No. I actually had to look it up, and I was trying to get the music, but I'd written 2 songs that day. In addition to that, I wrote an acoustic song where I'm kind of thanking the music community for basically making me what I am now compared to what I was before.
Mhm.
Where I'm writing all this music and I'm playing and I'm doing all this stuff on my channel, you know. So that's like kind of thankful for that, and then of course it gets into then when I'm gone, and of course after you get to that, it's like what it's like when you're gone, and you know the chording is there's a lot of augmented chords and a lot of open stuff with that, and it was kind of difficult to put those chords together because you know you can't just go from like a augmented E and then like a augmented C and an augmented kind of A-ish to like an F chord. It doesn't fit, you know.
Right.
It doesn't work, you know. And so I got that, and then I got inspired from a chat room I was in. It was Dan Anderson. Dan Anderson plays guitar just about every day, and he's got a helper there, and she's Eileen Perez, and she's just a golden, super nice girl.
She's
you
with
know,
the
just-
ukulele, right?
yeah, ukulele, right? Yeah. Leanie, right? It's like Leanie's like an angel. And she mentioned that she nursed her father when he was ill. Now the father recovered and the nursing worked. But then my wheels start turning because, you know, Lori Mishmash does a metal song, and all of a sudden she's, you know, Leather Lori, and, you know, she's sending you straight to hell, right, with a metal song. Hippie mentions that he salted slugs when he was a kid. So I write a song where he's, you know, salting slugs, terrorizing them, frying them up and eating them, right? So that's another metal song. That's a metal slug, right? So then Princess LGD is known for going to channels and leaving like right away. So she's got this whole reputation of doing the drive-by thing. So I turn her into like an OG thug with a Mac 10, right? All this stuff's written. It just comes right out of me. I write it all down. This stuff's freaking crazy. It's all like metal. It's all like metal stuff, you know. And then here's Lee, and she was a nurse, you know. Now, of course, I got permission from all these people to do this, you know. But I turn Leanie into like the most deadliest nurse that's ever been on planet Earth. That's probably going to be responsible for wiping out the entire human race, you know. So it's like pretty hilarious, and it's kind of becoming a thing where, you know, Robbie does a metal song about you, and it's like kind of ridiculous. So I wrote that too. So I had those 2, and then I worked on Maniac also. I didn't think Maniac was ready today. I didn't do it Wednesday. It's Thursday. I'm getting all this, where's your video? The people are looking for the Wednesday video,
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, and Maniac's just not ready to go. I got to get this thing down so I can actually hit that China symbol in between, because then it's like all the time. And I was like, what am I going to do? So I remembered I played Communication Breakdown, so I did that today.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Stafford
Awesome.
Music Studio, welcome in.
What's up, my brother?
Very, very cool, Robbie. So we're going to be seeing all this on your channel, I'm hoping.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll send it to Hippie,
Do it to it,
and
man.
I'll put it on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Quentin James is asking to see Miles' rig, but he's not sure if Miles would take it the wrong way. Miles actually has a rig rundown on his channel. I don't have the link. Can you tell us what it is just real quick? Maybe Trevor or
Miles
R2 can
Kennedy.
find it.
Yeah, look at that.
Trev's on it. But yeah, he has a rundown just recently that he did of his rig. I am so jealous of his pedal board. And Patty says we need some more thumbs up for me. So
That's right,
please,
man.
Oh yeah, we do.
Big time.
some more thumbs up. Well, we got 28 watching and 29 thumbs up, so I don't know that we can get any more.
And thank you, David Stafford, jumping in. That's my my homie, my buddy,
Yeah.
My old,
thanks for joining.
co-host from our show from the Stafford's Music Studio.
Awesome. What's going on, Alonzo? Good to see you.
Lonzo.
Okay. Everyone
Educated,
who's
man.
paying attention, here comes the link for the Miles Kennedy rig rundown.
Miles Kennedy. He'll take that, I guess.
What?
So,
It's supposed to be different.
hey, we got Janice joining in. Finally.
Janice.
Good to see you, Janice.
Janice.
Always good to see Janice in here. So there we go.
That's it.
There is the link for Miles's rig rundown. Some pretty cool stuff. Some stuff that I wish that I had. That pedal board. Damn it.
That's pretty hard to imagine.
Yeah, if
What's
you have
that?
rack gear, Quentin James is in.
Right? Well, I mean, there's
Right there.
I got these, obviously the phaser and the flanger and all that. I got to get that in front of the amp. But
Oh yeah.
it's just like, practicing songs. I come down here and I look at it and then I pick up a guitar and I just start playing and then it's like, okay, I'm good.
Good times, man.
Janice left a thumbs up. Thanks.
Thank you, Janice.
Miles, you just got a new sub. Well, we've got Laz is going on tonight. Do we know?
Think he got arrested or something?
I haven't had the alert yet.
Mhm.
We got a text message probably from the kid. Well,
Let's take a look and see if Laz is going on tonight.
You're gonna do a raid?
Let's see. See, I don't get any notifications anymore. That's
you could
YouTube.
still be pouting because
Let's see. I don't even see him in my list.
No, I don't see a Laz notification.
No.
Yet.
Here he is. Music therapy. Videos live. Nope, he doesn't have anything scheduled, so he may not be going.
And we're within the half-hour period of a usual announcement.
Right. So I won't worry about running into his time. However, it is 10:15 for me, and it's 10:15 on a work night, so I'm about ready to wrap it up. How about you guys? You got anything else? Six, did you have another tune you were working out for us there, or you will work on that interface some more?
I think you're muted, buddy.
Yep. Once again, we're having Technical
I
difficulties.
couldn't hear you, but I heard what
There
you
it is.
said.
I read your lips.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. See if you can. See if it doesn't cancel it out too much. This is my VH1 sound.
It was better before. What did you do? Undo it. We could barely hear it, man. I could hear it, and I wanted to hear it more, but
Yeah.
you did something that you got to undo because you sounded way better.
Yeah, it was
before.
way better the first time you played tonight. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yep. Give that a shot.
There it is.
And there it goes. It gets squashed.
Right.
Squash teach, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
like I
got a
said,
lot out of it.
Yeah, a good
before you got
40,
squashed.
45 seconds or so, and then it squashes
Oh, cool.
it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Like, it's not even registering
Right.
on the PFL on my bloody
Wow.
on my mixer.
Yeah.
That's how low the level is.
Well, we're getting it. We're getting it for a few seconds anyway.
I just got to update that interface, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think it's that iRig.
Yeah, for sure, eh?
Well, let me jam out a couple more riffs, and then we'll
Yeah, hey,
start
John,
ending the
brother.
night.
Play us
Oh,
out.
did I say that?
Gotta turn the other camera on, man.
Nah, we're all good. There you go, Alonzo. Ask and ye shall receive. Oh man, I could just sit here. All right, that's enough. That's enough. I can do it all night. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with me tonight.
Thank you, brother.
Robbie, thanks for joining in. 6 Miles, R2, R3,
Thank you, brother.
Trev, Appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Everybody in the chat, everybody for stopping in. Had a really fun night. Hope everybody enjoyed the show. And we'll do it again Sunday. Again, I don't know what we'll do. We just kind of wing it last minute on these things. So everybody come see us on Sunday, and we'll have some fun again. So appreciate everybody coming out. Appreciate it, John.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you, Robert. Appreciate it.
Everybody.
So let's see. Let me get in here. We'll get a little something to get us out of here. This is called Una Via. This was from my band back in 2010, 2011, something like that.
Nice.
I keep saying that I'll have like a listening party one day, but I don't know how well that would go over. And I keep saying I'm going to send you the tracks, R2, R3, and I still haven't done it. So.
Yeah. Next in the mail, man.
Yeah. So. We'll see you later, Hip. Everybody.
Have a great night, everyone.
Graphite Cigars, Alonzo. Appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out. So we'll see you next time.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Right on.